Just wanted to get your thoughts on your team performance today. 4 finalists, 3 champions, 2 more advancing, and just how you feel they performed this weekend.
Oh man, this is always the longest day of the year. And this year was probably the longest out of all of them. Christian losing this morning and having to battle back and beat the state champ. And Danny Reed had such a tough loss. But for those guys to battle back and take third was great. Travis unfortunately came up short. He's a sophomore and he'll be back next year. The champs, the 2 freshmen that they've been working hard and really happy for those guys. Joseph Johnson finally got his ticket to Atlantic City. And Nick, he's been wrestling well. I think he was a little off his game in the finals. Hopefully, he can take some from that loss and move forward. His attitude's been really good, so we're pretty excited about that.
Talk a little bit about your assistant coach, if you want to call him that, Guy Russo. A lot of the kids talk about how you're the technique guy, that he's the one with the inspirational quotes that fires them up. How you guys work so well and just keep continually producing great kids out of that program?
It took a lot of time. We first couple of years we kind of felt each other out, and then we just finally found the perfect mix where I completely trust him with what he does. He completely trusts me with what I do. We communicate really well, and he's one of my best friends aside from being a coach that I coach with. I don't consider him my assistant coach. It's the 2 of us, and also Coach Semino, who helps out a lot, especially with the JV guys. But Guy's my best friend, and he's also a guy I coach with. And what he gets out of the kids is something that is incomparable.
Just talk, like I said, you said as a freshman, the freshman came through. You have one in the cupboard still with Valentine Mealy, who a lot of people think could have very well done well here as well. Just talk about how they've produced, because usually freshmen, they get here, they're kind of a little nervous. Gacy, Farrow, we don't have to worry about for confidence.
Yeah, that's true.
Gacy, somebody he's met 4 times. You kind of see them kind of feeling each other out, changing the game plan. What they did to kind of get ready for this?
Yeah, those kids have been wrestling big matches their whole lives. So, this is another tournament for them, and that's the way we approach it with them. Obviously, it's important because we want to punch our ticket to AC and hopefully end up on top of the podium as they did, so that they have one less match next week. At the end of the day, the whole focus, 365 days of the year for those kids is what they're going to do next weekend, and that's going to define them, and it's going to define their careers. So, this is a great step, but next weekend is the real. That's the real deal. That's what it's all about.
And finally, what do you do with kids like that this week? I mean, how much drilling do you do getting ready? Because you have an experienced squad going down for the most part. You have a couple freshmen. How much of a routine do you get into this week going in the state?
Practices will be much shorter. We'll do some burst drills and kind of get them moving fast and get their fast switch going. We don't want to put them in any situations where they can get hurt, obviously. We want to get them breathing heavy and moving hard and still make them working hard, probably up until Wednesday. And then Thursday's cutting weight day, and then